the customers. The manufacturing of goods is being done by the organizations and the industries according to the requirement and demand of the customers, and it is the role of the channel of distribution or the intermediaries to deliver those goods to the customers. Now, let's talk about the importance of marketing. The financial success of any firm is dependent on marketing. Marketing department is one of the most important department because it generates revenue for the organization. The other business functions will not matter so much if there is no sufficient demand for the products and the services. So, the marketing department has to create demand of products and services. The companies now have chief marketing officers. They are equivalent to the chief executive officer and the chief financial officer. The chief executive officers also recognizes the importance of marketing to build brands and loyalty among the consumers. The companies who were successful are because of the loyalty that they have been able to create among the consumers. So, the marketing department has to put great efforts for that. The former chief executive officer of General Electric, Jack Welch, want his company that is change or die. It is very important that a company should be flexible and they should be able to change themselves according to the needs of the people. Otherwise, they will not be able to sustain in the market. The most difficult part is taking right decisions about change. Now, change can be the features design of a product. It can be related with the price of a product, the expenditure on advertisement, sales, or the internet. If a company sees that they are unable to deliver their message to the customers, then that point of time they might decide to spend more on advertisement. And sometimes it is very difficult for a firm to invest into new products and into new research and development. So at that moment of time, they just change the design of the products. The most important thing in marketing is to understand the needs of the customers and to analyze the competitors to sustain in the market. It is very important that a company or a marketing department should be able to understand the needs of the people, which is always changing in nature. And it is also important that they should be analyze the competitors so that they will be able to sustain in the long run. Now, let's talk about the scope of marketing. In this, we are going to discuss about what is marketing, what is marketed, who markets, marketing in practice. Now, what is marketing? Marketing deals with identifying and meeting the human and social needs. So, the marketing department should be able to analyze the needs of the people. The shortest definition of marketing is meeting needs profitably. So, any organization works for profit, but they should be able to analyze the needs as well. The American Market Association defined marketing as marketing is an organizational function and a set of processes for creating, communicating, and delivery value to customers and for managing customer relationships in a way that benefit the organization and its stakeholders. So there are some key points which we will discuss in the next slide, that is creating, communicating, and delivery to the customers. But the most important thing is that a company should be able to develop customer relationship, and it will benefit the organization as well as the other stakeholders who are associated with the organization. The stakeholders can either be the employers, the employees, the suppliers, the government agencies. It can be anyone who are directly or indirectly associated with the organization. Now, let's discuss about creating. So, what a company creates, that is, the new market offering that is based on research that explores consumer needs, wants, tastes, and preferences. So, it is very, very important that a company should always look for new kinds of innovative products, and it can be only possible with the help of research and development. So, a marketing research team always plays a very crucial role to understand the changing needs of the people. Communicating. The communication is a process by which the company delivers their message to the customers, and that can be with the help of advertisement, personal selling, sales promotion, and other promotional tools. Delivering. Now, delivering is one of the most important parts because you have made a product or a service according to the requirements of the customers, but you have to deliver it at the doorsteps of the customers so that they will be able to consume that particular product. And for that, often there is a use of channel of distribution is there. Another definition by William J. Stanton, that is, marketing is a total system of interacting business activities designed to plan, price, promote, and distribute want satisfying products and services to present and potential customers. So it is very important from the organization's perspective that they will be able to decide the correct price of products and services, and whatever they are promoting, that should be understood by the customers at large, and they will be able to distribute it with the help of channel of distribution so that they will be able to satisfy the requirements of the present as well as the potential customers. Now, what is marketed? Goods, that is, it can be either consumer goods or it can be industrial goods. The consumer goods are basically being given or delivered with the help of channel of distribution, and it can be promoted with the help of advertisement. But when we talk about industrial goods, then personal selling is basically being done. The goods like cars, trucks, television sets, watches, etc. Services. Services is basically an intangible offering that we cannot touch. It can be teachers, airlines, hotels, barbers, doctors, etc. Events. Lots of events takes place like trade shows. It can be expo, auto expo, artistic performances. We can see stage shows, live shows, and World Cup. So these are the kinds of events which generally take place. Experiences. When we talk about experiences, it can be theme parks like Disneyland or Excel World. These are kinds of experiences the people gets, and the restaurants. Some of the biggest restaurants, or you can say that some of the biggest companies like McDonald's, they sell experiences rather products. Persons. Persons can be celebrities, players, artists who market themselves. They market themselves by endorsing themselves and associating them with various brands. Places. One of the most popular campaign in which we can see Mr. Amitabh Bachchan was Gujarat tourism campaign, that is Khushbu Gujarat Ki, won the tourism award in 2011-12, where they have shown the heritage and religious side beautifully. The properties. The properties can be the real estate or financial properties. Financial properties in terms of stocks, bonds, or debentures that can be easily sold or bought. Organizations, firms, universities, museums, non-profit organizations. There are ad campaigns of Philips, that is Sense and Simplicity. Now, let's talk about information. The information can be marketed with the help of books, e-learning platform, schools and universities. They basically market it to the students, parents, and the communities as a whole. Ideas, new ideas, research about production, services, advertisement, etc. So, if the company will be able to have new innovative ideas, then they will be able to sustain in the long run. The companies like Apple, Sony, they are always working on new innovation, new ideas. That's why they are ahead of their competitors. Charles Revson of Revlon once said that in factories we make cosmetics, in the store we sell hope. So, these are the various points, that is what is marketed. Now, who markets? Marketeers and prospects. Let's talk about marketeers and prospects. A marketeer is someone who wants response, attention, a purchase, a vote, a donation from another party called the prospects. The prospects are the persons who have the ability to pay, and they have the willingness to purchase a particular product. The marketeers are responsible for demand management. That means that the marketeers should be able to create demand. Now, let's us discuss about the eight demand states. Number one, that is negative demand. In the negative demand, we can see that the consumer dislike products and may even pay a price to avoid it. The marketing task is to analyze why the market dislike products and adopt the strategy to change the attitude of customers. Here we can cite an example, that is the dental work, where people don't want problems with their teeth and use preventive measures to avoid the same. Now, the second one is non-existent demand. The consumer may be unaware or uninterested in a product. The marketing task is to find ways to connect the benefits of the product with the person's natural needs and interest. It might be possible that if a college wants to run a foreign language course, but the students might not show any interest in learning that particular foreign language. The third one is the latent demand. In the latent demand, that is, the want of consumers exist, but not marketing offered to satisfy needs. The marketing task is to measure the size of potential market and develop goods and services to satisfy that want. Here we can say that a customer wants to have a computer with a battery that lasts a long time. So, and a company has to offer that kind of product or services so that they will be able to fulfill the needs of the customers. The next one is the declining demand. Consumers begin to buy the product less frequently or not at all. Marketing task is to reverse declining demand through creative marketing. For example, one example can be that packaged drinking water. Now, if people have begun to prefer tap water as it is more environment friendly, then the demand of the packaged drinking water may fall. So, it is the task of the marketing department is to reverse the declining demand. The fifth one is the irregular demand, that is, variations in demand on seasonal, daily, or even hourly basis. The marketing task called synchro marketing is to find the ways to alter the pattern of demand through flexible pricing, promotion, and other incentives. We can say that in the seasonal products like umbrellas, air conditions, or cold drinks, the demand generally fluctuates. There is an irregular demand is there. So, because of that, the company gives offers like some of the companies in the soft drinks market, they offer 1 plus 1. If they will purchase one cold drink of bottle, then they will get another free with that, so that the demand will be there when the season is not there. And another example can be air conditioners. Air conditions are basically are in huge demand during summers. So at the time of rainy season or at the time of winter, the companies give huge discounts so that the people will be attracted to buy the various air conditions offered by the companies. The sixth one is full demand. That is, supply is equal to demand. The consumers are adequately buying all the products put into the marketplace. That example can be the medicines that always have full demand. Over full demand. More consumers would like to buy the product that can be satisfied. For example, rice, wheat, etc. And the last one is that is unwholesome demand. Here, the consumers may be attracted to products that have undesirable social consequences. The marketing task is to organize such activities. Some of the fear messages, such as cigarettes, alcohol, pirated movies, are the examples of unwholesome demand. Thank you.